Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a massive, world-changing technological upgrade that completely transformed human history. We're talking about a time when humans basically leveled up their survival skills in a huge way. We're going to see exactly how our ancestors went from banging simple rocks together to unlocking the hidden secrets of metal. This era built a crucial, shining bridge right between the ancient, primitive Stone Age and the powerful, advanced Iron Age. So get ready, because we are journeying back in time to uncover the amazing secrets of the Bronze Age.
Now just imagine for a second trying to chop down a giant, thick oak tree, or trying to build a sturdy house using absolutely nothing but heavy, dull stones, sticks, and animal bones. Think about the heavy thud of a rock bouncing right off a tree trunk, or how incredibly frustrating it would be when your stone axe completely shatters right when you need it most. Sounds pretty exhausting, right? Well, before the period we're exploring today, that is exactly how people had to survive. They relied entirely on whatever raw materials they could scrape up off the ground, just hoping it wouldn't break in their hands.
The Bronze Age acted as a giant 1,500-year step forward for humanity. Think of it as this perfect, incredibly sturdy bridge connecting the older, primitive days of the Stone Age straight into the highly advanced future of the Iron Age. It's really the crucial middle chapter of our human story, where everything started moving fast. Without this monumental stepping stone, we simply wouldn't have the modern world we live in today. The ultimate ancient upgrade. So, how exactly did early humans pull off this incredible leap forward? Let's find out how they cracked the code. Well, after relying entirely on stone and wood forever, the ultimate game changer happened. People finally figured out how to extract real metal directly from the earth. Picture this. Early humans might have built a super hot campfire right on top of some strange, heavy green rocks. And once the roaring fire died down, they noticed something impossible. Shiny, warm, liquid material oozing right out of the stone. Instead of just chipping at rocks, they realized the earth actually contained hidden materials that could be heated up, melted down, and totally transformed. A secret metal recipe. You see, creating this awesome new metal was literally like crafting a magical potion. True bronze is actually a really clever mix of two very different metals. If ancient metalworkers just used pure copper, which is what they found first, their tools would be way too soft. Your new sword would literally bend out of shape just by hitting something hard. So, to make it tough, they had to use a very specific recipe. Exactly 90% copper mixed with 10% tin. That tiny 10% made absolutely all the difference between a tool that bends like a twig and a tool that can chop down a forest. And because they mixed two different metals together, copper and tin, to invent something entirely new, this brilliant creation is called an alloy. An alloy takes the best parts of different metals and combines them into a super material. It's kind of like mixing flour and sugar together to bake a fluffy cake, but in this case, you're mixing hot liquid metals to build heavy-duty tools.
Better tools and epic weapons. Knowing that secret recipe was just the beginning. Let's see what happens when you actually start using it.
Side by side, bronze completely crushed the old stone tools. A simple stone axe would easily chip, crack, or even completely shatter into pieces if you hit a hard trunk at the wrong angle. But a newly invented bronze axe, it was significantly harder, much more durable, and held an incredibly sharp edge that wouldn't let you down. You went from the dull, heavy thud of a rock to the sharp, cutting shing of solid bronze. Upgrading to the super metal also unlocked brand new, highly skilled jobs. Metalworkers learned how to hammer raw, glowing shapes on an anvil. They also learned the amazing art of casting. Casting is when you melt the metal down in a roaring furnace until it's super hot and liquid, and then carefully pour it into special molds to cool and harden. It's exactly like pouring water into an ice cube tray, but with dangerously hot liquid metal. They even learned how to carve beautiful decorations into the finished objects. With bronze in their hands, early humans weren't just surviving anymore. They were truly thriving. They crafted heavy-duty axes to quickly clear dense forests for huge farms. They forged beautifully decorated daggers to show off their amazing craftsmanship, and eventually, they even created the tough metal parts needed to build fast-moving, horse-drawn chariots. Just imagine racing across the ancient plains in a chariot held together by this brand-new, super-strong metal. But it wasn't just about epic weapons and fast chariots. Everyday household life got a massive upgrade, too. Because they had better, sharper tools, people could chop wood much faster and build bigger, better houses. Instead of everybody doing absolutely everything in one cramped, smoky little hut, people began building completely separate spaces just for living, dedicated spots for cooking up meals, and distinct areas for making clothes. Society itself was getting way more structured and comfortable. Trading across the world. But wait, there's a major catch. To keep making all this awesome metal, ancient humans had to go on a pretty epic quest. Remember that 10% tin we needed for our recipe? Well, while copper was somewhat common, tin was incredibly scarce and terribly hard to find. People couldn't just stay in their own comfortable little villages anymore. To get tin, they had to build boats and travel vast, dangerous distances across wild seas to trade. And this incredible quest for tin caused completely different cultures to truly intermingle for the very first time. We're talking about ancient people from cold, rainy Britain sailing and trading all the way with folks in the warm, sunny lands of ancient Greece. Speaking of Britain, the brilliant secrets of bronze didn't just magically appear there. Technology spreads when people move around and share their big ideas. A traveling group called the Bell Beaker Folk actually arrived from mainland Europe to share this amazing metalworking knowledge. They got their cool name because they brought along these distinctive, bell-shaped pottery cups on their long journeys. They are a perfect example of how global connection completely changed the world.
The invention of writing. Now, you might be wondering, what does trading metal have to do with learning to write?
Well, think about it. If you're trading thousands of pieces of bronze, rare tin, and beautiful pottery all across the ocean, you absolutely cannot keep all that complicated information perfectly memorized in your head. You need receipts, you need to write down rules, and you need to track who owes what. Keeping track of all these traded goods required a massive upgrade in communication. And that is exactly why the very first writing systems were finally born during this era, popping up in fascinating, busy places like ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt. So by the end of this giant 1,500-year bridge, humans had left the primitive Stone Age far, far behind. They were now globally connected, living in huge organized societies, and even writing down their own amazing history. But here's a question for you. Now that they had completely mastered bronze and transformed their world, what do you think happened when they eventually discovered a metal that was even stronger? I'll let you chew on that as our incredible human story marches steadily off the Bronze Bridge and right into the mighty Iron Age.